Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be creating a look for you guys. This look gives me some type of spacey mermaid type of vibes. I don't know what to call it, but those are the vibes that it gives me. To create this look, I will be using the I Love Sarai by ColourPop palette. To start off the look, I will be using the color Lomo, which is a bright fuchsia pink, and it has like some type of shimmery glitter to it. I'm going to be using that as my transition shade on my crease. Not a lot of people would like to use this as so, but I wanted to experiment, go out my comfort zone this time, and I did so, and I actually ended up loving it. So I would totally recommend for you guys to use a matte with a little bit of shimmery on your crease. It makes it look like really glossy and shimmery too. It adds a really good look to it. But yes, I would just be applying that gently, just tapping it on the outer part of my crease first, and then just slowly buffing it out towards the inner part of my crease. Next step, I will be grabbing a clean blending brush and then just making sure with that clean blending brush that I blend out the edges, that way there are no harsh lines. Then for my next shade, I will be grabbing the color Misbehave, applying that on the outer part of my crease, on the outer V part of my crease, and then just gently, slowly buffing it towards the inner part of my crease. Be cutting my crease. To do so, I will be using the Wet n Wild concealer brush and the Makeup Forever HD concealer in the shade 6, and I will just be concealing basically, I want to say my whole eyelid, but it's not going to be my whole eyelid. It's like a little bit more than halfway, but that's what I will be cutting my crease with. start off the front part of the look, I will be using this beautiful emerald color, aka emerald green, and I will just be applying that color in the inner part of my eyelid. For my next shade, I will be grabbing this purple grayish glittery eyeshadow and just applying that on the outer part of my eyelid. Couple of seconds, I will just be going back and forth between the brush that I used for the emerald green and the brush that I used for flex, just making sure that I blend in between both of those two colors. Then, to add depth and dimension to the outer part of my eyelid and crease, I will be grabbing the shade Divina and just grabbing that and gently tapping it, applying it to the outer part of my crease and slowly buffing it on top of the shimmery shade. Not too much into the inner corner, but slightly, just a little bit. Here I am just literally struggling my life away between which brush I should use to blend out the edges. At first I got like a tapered blending brush to apply the Divina color, and once I applied it, you can tell like right there, it doesn't look like the color is there and like it doesn't look blended. So then I grabbed this pointed blending brush and just started slowly applying the color, and with the other brush that I have in my hand, which is this one, it doesn't have a name because I got it from Amazon, I mean, but yeah, and I don't know what kind of brush that would be, but I did grab that brush and then just blending out the edges that I applied with the other brush. Snap this hard, y'all. Someone stop her. Anyways, then I'm just grabbing a clean blending brush and then just blending out the edges and going back in with the same brush that I applied Loma with, and just making sure I don't lose that pink shade, because it makes it literally a huge difference. Foundation, I will be using the Makeup Forever HD foundation in the shade Y225 and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the shade Nude Ivory. I will be using both of these because Nude Ivory from the Wet n Wild foundation is way too light for me. When I bought it, I thought it was gonna literally fit my skin tone, but no, I thought. So I would just be using both of them. And I literally love the coverage of the Makeup Forever HD foundation. So I will definitely be purchasing that again. It was my first time trying it and I literally loved it. But yes, those are the two foundations that I will be using. And unfortunately, don't come for me, y'all, but I forgot to prime. And literally, priming makes a difference. I know. If you've seen that meme of the oranges with one having primer and the other one not having primer, you know. So for concealer, I will be using the Makeup Forever HD concealer in the shade 6, just applying that under my eyes. bronze my face, I will be using the ColourPop pressed powder in the shade California Dreaming. I will be using this highlight and blush from this Ulta palette. This palette came with some eyeshadows and that quad that I showed you guys right now, which is the setting powder, the bronzer, the highlight, and the blush. But I will just be using the highlight and the blush, using that to blush my face, of course. And I'm just adding the highlight because I feel like it gives it a really good dewy, shimmery type of look to your face. That way it doesn't look just dull and matte. Here I will be using my Coty Airspun translucent powder. That way I clean up the edges of my bronzer and blush. That way it makes it look nice and crispy. And then also applying the translucent under my eyes to set my eyes. I will just be defining my nose with the same bronzer that I applied to my face, the California Dreaming by ColourPop, and then afterwards grabbing a pointed face brush. I will just be grabbing that and dusting off the excess translucent powder that I applied. Big, stand, tall, big. To complete the eyeshadow look, I will be grabbing the first shade that I first applied, which is Lomo, and then just applying that under my eye in my bottom lash line. Then for my next shade, I will be grabbing the shade called Lucido and just applying that in my inner corner of my eye. This is literally going to complete the eye look. So for my lips, I am using Sueño de Coco and Glass Lip from the I Love Sarai by ColourPop collection. And unfortunately, I didn't get to upload when I put my lashes on and when I put the lipstick on due to my video getting corrupted. But I am wearing DodoLashes in double ups. But yes, that concludes the end of this video, my love. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed creating this video for you guys. And it was really fun as well. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below letting me know what you guys would like to see on my channel. And that's it. Until next time, my loves. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Goodbye.